Danny Malin, folks. Young Danny Malin there of Rate My Takeaway fame. Do you know him? He's someone that I follow. I do watch him on the old YouTube. I have been for a couple of years now. Seen something the other night that I've got a big opinion on, and it saddened me, to be honest with you. Well, part of it upset me, a part of it saddened me. We'll go with the saddened me. No, we'll go with the upset me bit first. The upset me bit. Well, upset for Danny. Turns out that he's not been well over the last 18 months and nobody really has known about it. He's kept it to himself. He's had a stroke or two and tried his damnedest to carry on regardless. And he felt after a year and a half after it happening, he should tell others about it because it might help others to get checked up and look after their health and whatever else. And also some have noticed that from time to time he's not 100% himself. So he thought he'd explain why. The bit that saddened me was, he says, look, I know there'll be lots of stuff in the comment section. I know they will. He said, but please, 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 don't be nasty. He said, from time to time, he said, although I've got a very loyal and great following, and I appreciate you all, one and all, I do have nasty comments. And he said, and they don't hurt me. They really don't. He said, most of them I don't respond to, but although I read them. He said, they hurt others. He said, but they hurt me family members, but they don't hurt me. Well, I'm not so sure I 100% agree with you, Danny, because I'm sure some of them do. You try not to let them, and you don't carry them round with you. They hurt you when you read them, and you think, oh, the people aren't worth it. I'm not going to let it bother me. That you may well do. But I'm sure some of them do hurt. Danny, for me, Danny Malin, I've watched him, as I say, for a couple of years. And I've got this thing about Danny. He's either, number one, the greatest actor in the world, and I hope that isn't the case, or number two, an absolutely lovely, lovely fella. I think it's the number two. I think it's the latter. I hope to goodness it is. If it's not, I'd be gutted. I really would. And I say that because he comes across as a really wonderful human being. He does what he does. He's got a successful channel there. Of course he has. He has help from others, and he always mentions the others. But he's great at what he does. He's got a great affinity with the public. The public seem to love him, and he loves them. And for my money, he gives everybody time. He really, really does. And he's great with everybody. That's the bit I'm saying, is it true or not? Maybe as an actor, and maybe, behind it all, he's a horrible person and it's all for the camera. But I don't for 1 minute believe it is. And if it was, I'd be very disappointed. I just think he's a lovely, lovely fella. He's somebody that one day I've got my mind on to talk to. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I feel possibly it will. I just like the guy. I like him a lot and always have. I've done a few videos about him in the past. There's been times he's been called for being overweight, carrying a few pounds. Well, many of us do from time to time, but that's his business. There was a time when people were having a right go at him because of his choice of new partner and the fact that they got engaged and then ultimately married and had a child together. And I think one of the reasons was because he was a little bit older than her. He was bigger than her. She was slimmer and glamorous. And he'd not long since lost his previous partner. But when all's said and done, all that's his own business and his own life. And I think he's got a wonderful partner there in Sophie. I think he thinks the world of her. I think she thinks the world of him. And I think they're good together and good for each other. They've got a kiddie together. She has her own children. He has his own children. What do they call it? A blended family. I think it's one of the modern terms, that. But I think they all get on well together. I think he's a good father. She's a good mother. From everything I can see, they're well suited. And I think it's awful that people have a pop at him for the sake of having a pop. I think a lot of it is jealousy just because he's doing so well. Anyway, he said, please, 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 don't be nasty in the comment section. If you want to be really nasty and have a go at me, I don't know if he said send it in the email section. No, he said send it as a personal message. I don't know how or where he meant. He might have meant one of his Instagrams or one of those things. I honestly don't know. He said, but if there's anything nasty, send it to me if you need to, but then only I'll read it, and the kiddies won't. He said, because the kids don't deserve it. It really hurts them when I get called. And I thought, and it's sad that he's got to beg folk not to be nasty, or at least not to be nasty and more open for him, where his children and wife can see it. I thought, what a shame. I thought he's coming on here telling us that he's had a bit of a horror time sort of 12 or 18 months ago, really. He's not been, oh, what about me? Oh, please feel sorry for me. He's told nobody. He's carried it himself. It's been kept within the family and the people he works with. He's not wanted anybody to know. He's only announcing it because so many people are talking and saying from time to time he doesn't look the norm and he doesn't look right and what have you. and he feels he needs to bring it into an open forum now. But he's never done anything to try to get people on his side or to make people feel sorry for him. He's not even done it in the half-an-hour message he released. But he said, please, if you're going to have a go, don't put it out there when my kiddies and my partner can see it. And I thought, what a shame that he's got to ask that. Well, I haven't put a message in there, Danny. You did say anybody that's got a message or even of support, please put in the comment section, because I'll probably do a follow-up video. This message I was leaving you is too long, and it took me forever typing it. And because I've got a facility here as a YouTuber myself, obviously much smaller than yourself, but because I have, I just thought I'd like to do this video on your behalf. I hope that one of your followers or somebody sees it and maybe tells you it's there. I don't know how to get in touch, but I might even get in. I'm not on anything other than YouTube, but I might even tell you myself that it's there. I have in the past, as I say, done 2 or 3 videos in support of yourself. Not for anything, any monetary gain or any gain at all. You've not even known about them. I've never told you. We've never met. We've never spoken. I've never done it to get any of your subscribers, and you've got hundreds of thousands. I know you have. I've done it just because I like you, and because I talk about anything on here, anything that interests me, I give an opinion on. And most of the time, I spend my time calling folk. Totally the opposite of what Danny does. He calls nobody. You know, I only call folk that deserve it, people that steal a living. I don't like those people. Those people that are in the media, that people that watch this channel know that. I don't call folk for the sake of it. And I do praise those that deserve praise. I've praised Danny all the way through. I just think he's a lovely, lovely fella. I, for one, Danny, hope that you steadily improve. I really do. I think you said you've got some memory loss issues and some issues. I hope they do come back, however slowly it might be. I hope you get your life back on track 100%. I know you've got a loving family around you and a young child there. I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope you do well. Stop saying yes to everybody. If you've got too much on, too many commitments, just say no. Just say no. Look after yourself. Put yourself first. You've got a young wife there and you've got a family you've got to look after. They come before looking after other people. Look after your own family. You're a good fella from what I can see, Danny. A really, really good fella. I like you. I really like you. And anybody that's putting nasty comments in your comment section, they're just doing it to hurt. Don't even let them. Don't even read them. Don't even bother with them. Don't reply to them. Don't give them the air that they want. You know, you're a nice fella. I'm sure you are. Keep being nice, and in the main, most people will be nice to you. I like what you do anyway. Look after yourself, my old son. Look after yourself.